This is the Volcanion team we're going to be playing in Reg J Wi-Fi battles on the ranked ladder. It features Grassy Seed, Water Absorb, Taunt, Solar Beam, Volcanion on a Sun team. I actually think this has a ton of cool tech. I haven't really seen that many people messing around with Volcanion. I think this is actually a pretty cool team. Heat Wave, Solar Beam, pretty cool stuff. I think Taunt is going to be underrated on this mon, and like the Ground Terra plus the Taunt, this is like the perfect Pokemon to like dump truck all of those Miraidon teams, those Miraidon, Frugraph, Lunala teams. This Volcanion should be really good into that team, while also being able to flip on Ground Terra to block, like, you know, Thunders from Kyogres into our water typing, and having the Water Absorb to actually not care about Spouts either. It's the perfect partner for Groudon. I'm surprised we haven't seen more people use it. Other Pokemon on this team are going to be like a good old-fashioned AV Rilla. We have a Leftovers, Bulk Up Groudon. We're actually rocking a Spec Splutter instead of Sash here. And then it's like very standard Grim and then very bulky Citrus in Sin with like Wisp. So pretty cool team. Hopefully win some games today. But I was just asking everyone in chat if this ends up making it on a YouTube video. Are you liking Reg J or Reg H more? It looks like a lot of my chat on Twitch seems to like Reg H a lot more than Reg J. But I want to know, anyone on YouTube, if you guys end up watching this, what you guys think is the format we should be uploading stuff for and why. And yeah, let's get right into these battles. Wish me luck. Here we go. Oh man, so our first game, we were talking about like what format people want to see. Do we want to see Reg H or Reg J? People are just straight up full sending Reg H on the Reg J Wi-Fi ladder. They're like, you know what? I don't even care. I just want to play ranked, and they're just gonna play Reg H. That's funny, right? That's actually funny. You know what else is funny? Like Groudon. Groudon's kind of good here. Let's think about this. You have a Sun team. I could literally just lead Flutter, bro. Like, what do you do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm doing that. So Flutter, big game in here. Does our Grim have Parting Shot? No, it doesn't. You'd have to hard swap that in. Dude, I'm just gonna go gaming. The only play you have is like lead Groudon into this, and I don't particularly care. So I'm gonna go like those two plus this. And then I'm thinking what I need to do in the very back. We don't need Rilla for anything. I think you just bring in Sin. I think in Sin's a good mix-up. Alright, here we go. Flutter solves Reg H. Why is no one using that tech? Dude, there was someone in the Reg H tour yesterday that was rocking like Iron Hands Jugulus. It was ridiculous, man. Crazy. Okay, so they're leading Shiftry. This is probably Chlorophyll Shiftry. Are we correct in thinking that that is a Chlorophyll Shiftry? Is Flutter faster than Shiftry? Do you guys think it is? Is Flutter faster? I'm gonna run the calcs here. We calc him. So like a Flutter main. What is my Flutter main speed boost in? I didn't actually see. Alright, we got full speed. We got the full speeds. We got 23 seconds. So like a Flutter gets to, you know, Giddy Up, you know, Sun is active. It's 307. Shiftry of 13. You know what? I'm just going to full send it, dude. I don't even care, dude. Don't care. Long hair, don't care. What do you got? I'm faster? No, they're fake on the ground. Dude, your Shiftry sash broke. Broke that sash. Oof. Oh, there's that sash. All right, I guess I got time to calc. I guess you can overheat my Flutter. I don't really care. Yep. I remember that's one of the reasons why I didn't really like Shiftry, though. I think that Flutter outspeeds it. Yeah, so if we take a look at this right here, you can see Fluttermane just like outspeed Shiftry. So like they're like, yeah, we got the Chlorophyll boost. And it's like Fluttermane's like at +1. It's like, bro, I do not care. So I think that I can Dazzle here and just probably flip on like a Fire Terra if I wanted to. I don't know if I need to Terra anything else. Is it worth it to Terra my Volcanion into anything in this matchup? It's not required. Yeah, I'll just go Dazzle, and that will break this Ninetales, unless they're Flashfire Gaming. I don't need to miss my P-Blades, but I need this Ninetales to go away. I'm probably going to lose my Flutter this turn. Spec Splutter is a bully, bro. You guys gonna wisp me, bro? Dazzle. He's like, what? But I have Chlorophyll. And it's like, yeah, okay. Have fun with that chlorophyll. You can miss his heat wave too. I don't even care. Show me miss heat wave. Punished. Weather ball. Weather ball on the ground. Good thing we terastallized. Bodied. How's your week been? My week's been pretty good. My week's been pretty good. I've been making a lot of good Digimon content. I've been playing the Digimon story Time Stranger. I've been getting more views on my Digimon channel than my VGC channel this week. I've been killing it. I've been having a great time. And hopefully you've been having a great time as well. Cool. Lefties are ticking. Like, look at this guy. Thinks he's so cool out here with this Reg H team. There's the Arcanine. Yeah, that's fine. Is it Intimidate? Shiny Arcanine, okay. And Dragonite. Yes. Intimidate. Alright, we gotta think. What are they gonna do here? I think you can just pivot out the Groudon. Like, honestly, I think you could. I'm probably just gonna go for D-Gleam here. Just pivot in the Incin, get the Groudon back in unintimidated, be able to fake out the, what is it? Fake out the Arcanine. We're gonna scout for if they have, like, Inner Focus or Clear Amulet on this Dragonite to see if it's something that's worth fake outing next turn. But it double intimidates always pretty good. Last time I checked here. Intimidate. Ooh, that's multi-scale Dragonite, so it's gonna get broken. Hopefully it's not Policy. He's probably going normal Terra E-Speed into my Incin. That's what I would be guessing here. Because I'm a gamer. Flying, okay. Different strokes, different folks. Just set though. Flying Terra, huh? Flying Terra Terra Blast, or is it like Aerial Ace? Good damage still. Crit the Dragonite, we take those. That's Terra Blast. That's definitely multi-scale. Into the Groudon here, it's not gonna do that much. Oof. And what? Like Flare Blitz? Awesome. So we can fake out the... Well, we can fake out any of those realistically. I could also just bring out the last one on my team. I can just bring out Volcanion. I think that that's fine. Like, what do you do against that boy, Volcanion? I wanted to click Solar Beam. Dude, I wanted the Solar Beam. Yeah, I think that you just do that. Fake out the Dragonite, Heat Wave. They could pop a Protect. Solar. No, just do it. No, I don't need to do it. I'll do it over the course of the rest of this video, I'm sure. Solar Beam to send a message. Yo, side target Solar Beam. Read the double Protect. All right, so that Dragonite's probably going down. This is some boosted Solar Beam. Snarl. Ooh, he's teching out here. He might live then. He might be living. You crit mine, Sin. Never lucky. Is that like AV Arcanine? Might be Goggles. Goggles is pretty standard. I'm wondering like what Dragonite would be. Sorry, what Arcanine would be in Reg H. You know. Citrus. Okay. Citrus is fine. I would have thought Citrus would have been on like the Vaporeon or the Umbreon on that team, right? That would have been my guess. Yep. Just put some respect on the Dragonite. That's the only mon that can actually do anything. EQ's his own Arcanine. Yo, is this gonna work? You're gonna like OHKO all your own mons, bro. Appreciate you long time. I'll spark a Citrus Berry too, like we're gaming. Dude, we're gamers. We're born gamers. We'll die gamers. And there's my Citrus, another Snarl. Wisp! No, dude, I got double fire types. You thought I was gonna like pardon? You thought I was gonna swap, bro? No, we don't swap. We just game. Gaming out here. Volcanion busted. Get your Reg H team out of here, dude. This is the Reg J ladder. Can't just be coming out here with a Reg H team thinking you're hot stuff. Nah, not today. So Miraidon Hoopa. So that's probably gonna be like Electric Seed Hoopa. Okay. So I really like Volcanion here. I think Volcanion's very usable. Like, what do you do? If I were to lead with Groudon and Volcanion, like, bro, what is it you think you're doing against this? I think it's so good. I can even lead like that if I wanted. I have no qualms about that. I will lead like that. And then I'm going to bring my Flutter, right? I think that that's fair. I think Flutter is a good mon to use here. The only thing I'm really worried about is like the speed control from their side. I don't really have to worry about Trick Room. So if you try to Trick Room me, I'll just win. No, I'm just gonna Flutter. I think this is fine. Cool. This is good. I think we got shots. I think the only lead I don't want to fight is Ogerpon Hoopa. I think if you do go Ogerpon Hoopa, I still think I can win, but I don't like that lead. It's a high skill lead from our opponent. Let's see if they have the skills to pay the bills. Because like Ogerpon Hoopa could like double protect into like Redirection Trick Room. into like, help, I need an adult, you know. Miraidon was got. That's kind of more of what I expected here. So I really, really like this lead because it lets my Volcanion like dictate like a ton of pressure on this matchup. Like, I love this. You can Tailwind, you can do stuff with all your different Mons over here, but you got to think like, what do you have in the back? You have to have Mons that can capitalize off of that Tailwind, unless this is like a Sash, Trick Room, Whims, which it most definitely could be, right? That Miraidon should just be hard swapping out, by the way. It should just be hard swapping out. I think what I'm going to do here, because you don't have Frigoraph, I could Fake Out with Rilla. I don't think there's a problem with that, and just Heat Wave. I think that's an okay turn. I don't need to show my Groudon just yet. If you want to hard swap out, I think that's okay. And then next turn you'll go for like an Encore into my Rilla after you tail him, but then I'll be pivoting my Groudon that turn. Right, so Iron Hands, awesome, good play. Don't get burned, buddy. I'm just trying to help you out here. Don't get burned. You're probably wondering, why didn't you Fake Out to Whims? It's like, I'm okay. I'm good. All right, there's the Whims. Heat Wave hits on both. Gaming. Burns. Damn, I thought that was going to burn, dude. I felt the burn in my life. I felt the burn in my life and my soul. Cool, so we're just going to probably go for a Heat Wave again. I can soak a Fake Out there. You can rip an Encore. And are you going to... This is probably the right play here. You pivot and Flutter, because you're not hitting me with a ground attack. Sorry, you're not hitting me with an electric attack on my Rilla. You would be hitting Rilla with like a low kick, a low sweep. What about a Reg H Team with Kanto Muck and Arbok? I mean, I could, yeah. There's a Fake Out, awesome. Yeah, I'm not really losing anything for that. You can Tailwind, Encore. See, I'm not letting you do that right now. And right now, I have a big amount of value up with my Flutter here. This is a massive value turn with Flutter. Gotta really think about what I want to get done here. You're gonna fade away Tailwind and hit my Flutter with his hands. So like I could do two things here. I wonder if like that is enough to break hands. I think it is. Imagine if Volcanion got Hydro Steam. I know, right? That'd be kind of busted. I don't need to click Dazzle here. I could also go double dip and just rip my Moonblast, but the fact that they have that Fairy Terra, sorry, not Fairy, the fact that they have Light Screen means I don't need to do that. Good damage there. Heavy Slam. Yep, they outsped my Volcanion, which is why I didn't want to pull the trigger. I knew I wouldn't be able to save the Flutter. And Fairy Terra Moonblast wouldn't have got the KO right there. But I should be able to get a KO on the Whims here, which is the value play. Nice. Almost burn 10%, 10%, 10%. Never lucky. Alright, so we're going to be right where we were like 3 turns ago. Right where we were like 3 turns ago. I'm going to come with my Groudon here. I can come with Rilla too, I guess. There's nothing really wrong with Rilla here. I guess I could come back in with Rilla. If you come back in with Miraidon, I can just Fake Out. No, I'll come in with Groudon. Groudon's where I wanted to be in the first place. Ogerpon, awesome. Love that. So Ogerpon is a usable Mon here, and so we've seen all of their Mons now. They have a Light Screen up. I can protect Groudon and Heat Wave, and there's nothing really stopping me from getting away with that. Let's see if they nuke the Volcanion. Because you're probably thinking, what I would be thinking if I was the opponent here, you have to go after the Groudon. Because Groudon is the Pokemon that can check the Miraidon, right? That's what should be coursing through your head right now. So even if you take out my Volcanion, if I take out your hands, I can then probably just Trastalize my Groudon and win the game. That's just my thoughts here. You're going to Trastalize away your Ogerpon. You're going to gain a weakness to Groudon now. Don't die, homie. Are they going to try and pop my Volcanion? It's a good play. Can't stop it. I can't stop it. Let's see what they do here, though. Woodhammer. Oh, yeah. Blocking. Just got to hit this hands. I think that's the Mon that needs to get hit. Drain Punch is a good play. All right, so doesn't really do that much without that terrain boost, right? It's not that effective. I think I can get the KO, but we'll see. Heat Wave hits. Ah, not yet. Okay, so we really got to think about what we're trying to get done here. Oh man, look at me. Professional. You can always tell whenever I get serious. I was playing in the beginning. The mood all changed. Alright. They should get Volcanion follow me, by the way. If Ogerpon can get follow me, I don't see why Volcanion can't get follow me. I don't see why not. So this is a pretty bulky... Both my mons are pretty bulky. Yep. We have value. Let's see if they Spiky Shield. So we're going to bait them into the Volcanion. They're probably not respecting Volcanion enough, but at the same time, we'll see. Woodhammer there? Yep. We gaming. I don't care what the hands does. Don't really care. It sucks if, like, yeah, there's a low kick into that. They know that's more damage. So we just don't give them that, right? We let the Volcanion just chill for a sec. Press Blades, hits! Damage. Oh my gosh, we love to see it. Groudon busted. Groudon forever, dude. Groudon, my homie, my gamer. And then now all we gotta do is pivot out Volcanion for Miraidon. Protect with Groudon, get our lefties and the grassy terrain ticking, and that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game. Sheesh. Just fix this up real quick, because I don't need to hide the screen anymore, but dang, dude. Look at how bulky that Groudon is, by. That's crazy. That's crazy. Light Screen was off. We waited that out correctly. Groudon too strong. Groudon forever, dude. Groudon busted. I don't know why they brought Ogerpon in the middle game. I think they should have led Ogerpon Hoopa. Yeah, Miraidon's like... He's probably thinking, like, I can Electro Drift this, I can Electro Drift this. It's like, I'm not going to let you Electro Drift anything, bro. Like, you could Electro Drift this Rillaboom if you really want, but, like, I'm going to go back up to full this turn, and then I'm going to have a Fake Out pin. Like, we about to be gaming out here. I think I'm going to Fake Out, like, I kind of want to go Fake Out Bulk Up. I don't need to. Because I wonder if that's, like, a Protect Miraidon. He wouldn't be protecting this turn, but he'd protect next turn, so, like, I might as well just use that. But let's see what they do. If they show, like, a Calm Mind or something here, we'll be able to do something a little bit different. Say they just rip a Draco or something. Attack Groudon, pretty standard. That's a plus Groudon. No, I'm saying, hey, it should be. Electro Drift? No. Lol. Lol. Perfect. And so, like, let's say if I miss this P-Blades here, all I really need to do is just protect Groudon, U-turn, come back with Volcanion, pivot out the Groudon for the Rillaboom, get a second Fake Out cycle. Like, we should have this in the bag. We just don't let Groudon eat any of this damage. Cool. Electro Drift D's. Battle was canceled. Wins up. Groudon busted. Volcanion busted. Volcanion sat on that board almost the whole game and was an immovable object. Speaking of NAIC, that's Mewtwo. Look at that Mewtwo over there. Okay. Keldeo, huh? Huh? This sounds like a job for your boy Volcanion. Don't it? I don't need to go Volcanion here, but I can. If I just put up screens. Screens are really good here. I like that. I'm gonna leave Volcanion. You're gonna bring the Rillaboom to me. Alright, let's try this. So let's see what they got here. Keldeo Mewtwo. Justified physical Keldeo, cover up from Mewtwo's weakness to dark, Sour's weakness to dark. Very cool tech. I appreciate what they're putting down here. I should probably bring Rilla in this matchup, but I think that they're going to bring Rilla for me, so I don't need to do it. So, like, that's going to activate my Grassy Seeds and also give my Groudon, like, more ways of, you know, restoring health. There's a lot of cool stuff going on over there. I wonder if that's Rain Dance Torn. That's why we're not, like, leading Groudon or, like, over-committing. Like, if you want to click Rain Dance, like, okay, I'm going to try and give you a board where that's not... You don't want to click Rain Dance in front of a Volcanion. They don't know I don't have any water attacks, but you don't want to do it. Keldeo Torn. Chat, do we have to do it to him? Chat, I got to do it to him, right? I got one shot, one opportunity. Mom Spaghetti. I got a Mom Spaghetti him, right? I got to do it. I've lived a full life, you know. I've lived quite a life that is what I would like to call full. This is going to lose me the game, but I'm clicking the button. There's no way of rain dancing here. I mean, you could... Like, what would you even be doing with the rain dance here? Stopping exactly this tech? Yeah, let's see it. Taunt. Yeah, there it is. He tried to taunt a Grim, by the way. You just tried to taunt a Grim, my friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sacred Sword? Secret Sword. Sorry, what's fine. Oh, I'm gaming. Solar Beam! Let's go! Dude, that's clutch. That's clutch. Solar Beam Volcanion, baby! Dude, it doesn't even KO, so it's Vested Keldeo. That's actually kind of sick. So, Vested Keldeo, huh? Alright. You can KO the Volcanion, I'll just get a repin. I'm playing around the Rain Dance this turn. And then we're going to set up some screens to let the Groudon actually outvalue in the late game. Because this is the only real Mon they have that capitalizes on the rain, so if you Rain Dance me and I still KO your Keldeo with like a Heat Wave, like, I did my job. Don't act like I didn't. And then like Grim, Groudon are probably fine. Like Grim, Groudon are still probably pretty okay in the later half of this match. Or like a Flutter. I got like one big way to deal damage after sticking a couple Thunder Waves on stuff. So we don't give him the Groudon yet. Don't even need to protect, don't even need to leave it on the board. You need to just get Groudon out of there. Come in for that Torn. Rain Dance, there it is. I'm gonna laugh they hit the freaking Volcanion with like a water attack, bro. It's a Volcanion, dude. Secret Sword the Groudon, huh? That's fine. Ooh! Yeah, is it Specs though? I could have swore he was vested because he ate that Solar Beam like it was freaking nothing. But the Solar Beam's actually made to do like the damage rolls off of being in the grassy terrain, which it's not. So that's a lot of damage last time I checked. Mewtwo! Okay. Look Specs? It did. It looked like bulky Specs, right? Okay. What do you think is the Vaughn that they have in the back? It might be Rilla. I think it could even be Sarah Ledge here because there's Groudon. So I think I am going to light screen. And I think I'm going to just protect. There's no reason to just give them my Volcanion here. I think like elongating the effectiveness of like multiple mons on the board is very important. It would be nice to Thunder Wave, but it's not like required. And like, you have to Bleak Wind. If you're going for that taunt, you already tried to taunt my Grim once. Sorry, they're not this turn, they're Bleak Winding. Okay. Earth Power. See, no. You can Bleak Wind KO my Grim here, and that's fine. But that's okay. You guys, what kind of Mewtwo you guys think that is? Because, like, I could do something like... Shadow Ball will just kill that Mewtwo right now. And I don't have it. Just kidding. Yeah, he has Psy Strike probably, right? Do I live a Psy Strike? That's a good question. I think we might lose this. Let's see. It might have been a right play to just go Groudon there. Because I forgot Psy Strike is going to hit the... That's probably... we'll see. We'll see. It still hits the defense stat, but it's still a special attack, so it is reduced. But, like, this is a full sweeper Flutter. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, they're pivoting. Okay. Is this Edge? You edge him, bro? There it is. We're heading in time for Groudon, bro. TY. You thought I was going to Heat Wave, maybe? Not going to do that. Yeah, we're big damage with this Flutter this turn. So no Tailwind either. This is going to do a lot to that Mewtwo. And this covers up for the fact that they could be Scarfed. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this play, in case that was Scarf Mewtwo. And we saw the Specs Keldeo, I'm thinking it might be Scarf Mewtwo. So I didn't want to get, like, Scarf hit by something weird, you know. This also would have turned off the Torn's, like, ability to auto-hit Bleak Winds. There's a Terra on their Mewtwo, so they're not faster than us. What Terra are you going, my homie? Fighting? Dark? Ground. Ground's good. I like Ground Terra Mewtwo. I vibe with it. It should still be a 2-shot with Dazzle, but like, we'll see what you got. Dude, what if I like Icy Wind? Dumpy. Oh my gosh, that's half, bro. That's so much damage. Psy Strike, there it is. Into the wrong target though, right? Yeah, Groudon does not care, bro. Groudon does not care. It's lefty's Mewtwo. That's actually kind of sick. Alright, Groudon says, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You can protect Mewtwo, but then you gotta eat this fat P-Blades. You can pivot out Torn, but Torn has to eat the damage. It's funny, he ate like 3 Heat Waves before he pivoted in that Scarlet. Oh, it's just funny, right? But we'll see what they want to do here. They're a little pinned. Their best play might be something like Protect Mewtwo, try and do something with Scarlet, hope that I miss P-Blades. I think that's probably one of their better options here. If you would like to protect Mewtwo, pivot in Torn, it'll take too much damage, I think. Yo, what's good? Not much. I think Torn might even almost get O-Code if it's like a sweeper set. Or get, like, it's risking to get crit, but that might be your best play. Or they're just going to try and fodder. And I like this play, too. They're going to potentially fodder the Scarlet while forcing me to hit my P-Blades and then bringing Torn in, like, manually. How are the games? We're undefeated. This is good damage here. So I still have to hit a P-Blades. I also have to outspeed the Scarlet, but, like, I think Groudon usually does outspeed Scarlet. He does not outspeed this Scarlet. Oh, that's bad. That's like a full speed Scarlet. Well, that sucks. Everybody hated that. Everybody's choking now. Time's up over. Blah. So I gotta hit this Torn eventually. He's orbed. Wow. So I have to hit this P-Blades. Otherwise we just lose. So we have to hit P-Blades on the Scarlet. Otherwise we GG out. Awesome. Perfect. And so I've shown Solar Beam Volcanion. They are going to click Rain Dance. 100%. Easiest Rain Dance of my life, right? Protects on cooldown on the Mewtwo. I think I'm just going to go Heat Wave P-Blades. I think if you would like to Earth Power my Volcanion, that will allow me to hit my... I don't know if I need to do that. I kind of want to save my Volcanion. I don't need to give it to you. I don't think I need the damage on it either. I think we have enough damage to break the Mewtwo. I don't think we get anything. I think I'm going to protect the Volcanion. And you're going to click Rain Dance Earth Power. This would be nice to... This would definitely KO the Mewtwo, but, like, I think you have to do this. I don't like this play, but it is what it is. He goes for the double! That's fair. I understand what they're putting down. I get that. There's the Rain Dance. Can I hit my move, please? And the reason why you want to keep the Volcanion on the board is it elongates the effectiveness that Torn has to hit AoE damage. That's why you need to keep the Volcanion on the board. Mewtwo is barely alive. That's really bad. And now my Protect's is the one that's on cooldown. I think Heat Crash will KO Mewtwo from here, though. What do we think, chat? What do we think? I think that it will. So the right play would be double Protect. Heat Crash the Mewtwo. Please go away, Mewtwo. I mean, Mewtwo kind of thick, but, like, I don't want to miss any more. I don't want to miss P-Blades. I'm taking the coward's way out. That lefties is putting in overtime. This Groudon only has 76 points in attack. It's not full attack Groudon. I get the double! Yo, he missed the double, but I get the double because I'm a gamer. I do be gamering out here when I game, and I'm a gamer. All right, let's go. Let's go. Sometimes lucky. Hey, first time. First time. Cool. Groudon. And remember, I still have Light Screen for, like, I think, like, 2 turns. So, like, that doesn't do any damage, right? Heat Crash. Yes! Alright, let's go, Groudon. Let's go, Groudon. Okay. We still got gaming on our hands. Still got some gaming to do. Okay. Yeah, they're probably thinking we have that, like, Steam engine, whatever, Steam move? Alright, I don't need to pop a Protect on Groudon here. I think you just rip a Heat Wave, it's weak. We have to click this, which is so lame. But, like, it'll do damage. I wonder if the Rocky Helmet. We gonna learn today. Weak One's an auto hit, but Volcanion lives. And so next turn, we'll pop a Protect. That's great damage. Rocky Helmet? No. Heat Wave single target. Big damage. Oh, that's so good. Cool. And that should just be game. 2 turns on Rain, so we'll pop a double Protect. And then we'll go for a double Protect on our Volcanion to, again, elongate that effectiveness of AoE damage as long as we can. And then we'll just rip 1 Heat Crash to end it. And we're doing this to get lefties ticks and wait out the rain turns. So correct play wins the day. I'm gonna feel like weather balls me. He's like, ha! I'm like, hey. Cool. Hello. How goes it? Alright, Groudon getting all that juicy health back. Should be able to kill the Torn with this Heat Crash. Last turn widescreen too, we love to see it. We're going to go for Protect there. Do we get the double Protect? In and out, double. Never lucky. It's fine, we don't need it. How many crits you got? At least Weather Ball is single target? I know. Yeah, like Weather Ball, like, yeah, we'd be fine. Speed Drop, yo, never lucky, but it's okay. Groudon should be fine here, and then they're going to be Blind Bleak winning. If for some reason they live or something, they're Blind Bleak winning. I wonder if they're Focus Banded. Not today, and we take those wins all the way to the bank. We clicked Solar Beam with Volcanion on the first turn of the game. I didn't even need to do that, but we take those wins all the way to the bank. I like Volcanion. I think Volcanion and Rilla are just really good leads here. I think those are solid. I think the pivot in of Groudon is solid. And then I'm thinking, like, I like Flutter here, but I don't think that it's, like, cracked. I don't think it's, like, amazing, but I will go Flutter. This is definitely a matchup that I can lose, this one, because they have, like, multiple fake out users, terrain control, speed control, potential Scarf and Sash Mon. We really have to play matchup roulette, thinking, what is the item on the Smeargle, the Ursh, and the Shadow Rider, right? That's probably Sash Smeargle, it's probably Scarf Ursh, and it's probably Life Orb Shadow Rider. So I'm going to be going into this matchup with that in mind, but at the same time, like, whenever you see someone have Smeargle and Miraidon, it's always so hard to play around that. So right now, they probably have a faster fake out than we do, but we're going to be able to tell. Survey says. That's obviously the first thing that goes off. Alright, so they have a faster fake out. So because they have a faster fake out, we're going to play this incredibly passive. There's my Grassy Seeds too. Love that for me. I kind of want to, like, taunt their Incin to stop parting. And or Wisp. If I was them, I'd be fake outing the Rilla to stop U-turn cycling and Volt switching the Volcanion. That's what I would be doing if I was the opponent in this situation. Given the information that has been shown so far. I've already shown a proclivity for wanting to preserve this Volcanion because I'm using Grassy Seeds too. It's very important to note that. Gotta go back to work, have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by while you can. Let's see what they're doing here. Hopefully I don't swap in on a Wisp. Volt switch? Nope. Nope. And parting? Wisp? Forbutz is good. I think I'm okay with that. Even if you get the burn off this, like, I have to deal with that. It's half. That's a lot. That's a heavy attack in Sin. At least 116 points in nature to do that much to my Groudon. It's funny I said 116. That's like what the that's what my HP was too. So we actually have a really good pin for this board that they probably are not going to see coming. So I think we're in a great spot here. What would they ever pivot in here? Shadow? If you try to Volt Switch, you will lose the game. Well, you will lose some mons. No, I'm saying you're about to get busted out here. Let's go. Show me that Volt Switch, baby. Oh, baby, let's go. That's what we like to see. I love it when a good plan comes together. He's like, Nani! Oh my wabu. Volt Switch. Ah! I'm a ground type. I hit this P-Blitz. No! Alright, we just lost because of that. We missing on the Incin means we get Parting Shot cycle. We lose the game probably. Yep. Yep. If I would have hit the Incin, we would have won. Because I'm unintimidated right now. They were so gone. Yeah, this is good damage, but, like, it's not enough. I could have just taunted to stop the parting. That's okay. I don't care about that. But imagine if they were just gone. You know what I mean? Imagine if they were just not on the board anymore. That'd be kind of nice. I'm going to Lamau so hard if they bring out Ursh here. They still have a Shadow Rider, which is really scary. But, like, I think I'm okay against Shadow Rider. Yeah, big, bulky Incin with lefties. Man, P-Blades miss suck. Lefty and Sin kind of crazy. It's one of my favorite sets. I like it a lot. Calyrex, there it is. Yep, there's Cali. It sucks because I really could have just taunted that in Sin, you know? It's fine. Because Incin's not citrus, I don't have to respect it as much. You shouldn't KO my Groudon or my Volcanion here, even if you're Orb. Yup. There's the Orb. Come on, Heat Wave. P-Blades hits, double hit, nice. Damage. Big damage. Come on, Volcanion. Volcanion. Let's go. Oh, they're both alive at like 1. That sucks. That's game though. We're gonna be fine. We have Flutter in the back. But like, dude, why are they both at like 1? That sucks. Come on, man. I just wanted to do my thing. What could they possibly do? We definitely go Flutter here. The right way to play this is probably actually like, no, I think we're okay. We just go Flutter. I'm thinking like what I want Volcanion to do. I might pivot out Volcanion to bring in my Rilla. But let's see. Let's see what else they have in the back. That's a bulky Shadow Rider too. Leftovers and Sin. It's good, right? So let's see. They could have their own Flutter, an Ursh, or a Smeargle in the back. So what they can do is protect and then pivot in. Yeah, I think the right play is actually just... The right play is pivot in Rilla and just Dazzle. That way, if you bring in something stupid, like if you protect Shadow Rider, swap out Incin for Smeargle, or even just let the Incin go down and you bring out like your Smeargle to then Wyguard me, I can still just Grassy Glide your Shadow Rider and win the game. Oh, that's game. It's Flutter Mane, baby. What are you thinking you're doing out here? Oh, he's normal! No, I'm fine. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but like, no help, no Shadow Ball required. Is Dazzling Gleam, baby. And now we gotta fake out Pin versus their last mon. So even if it's something like stupid good, we just gotta fake out Pin, so we're fine. Perfect. Yeah, the Terra Volcanion Ground Terra, it's the perfect trap for any, you know, unsuspecting Miraidon players. They think like, oh, water type, I'm gonna Volt Switch that. And you just ground type them, pivot in the Groudon, they think they're so safe. Like, this match went perfectly. Other than the Incin miss. That kind of sucked. Urshi. Oh, dude, and we got a Water Absorb Volcanion in the back, dude. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we just go fake out here and Razzle Dazzle. Don't need to do anything weird. Oh, awesome. GG's. Cool. So we take those wins all the way to the bank. Dump trucked by Volcanion. That's what we like to see out here, dude. Volcanion busted. Volcanion's so good. Those get me what I want. Screens are good, but like they're not really required. I think I need those, and then I will bring my Rilla here to be able to pin their Groudon in the very late game. I think that not having my Flutter is going to hurt, but I do not think my Flutter has any bearing being in the game against the opposing Flutter. I don't think that there's a matchup there. Sash Flutter beats Specs Flutter like 9 times out of 10, unless like you already have like a massive advantage to where like you have 2 mons that are faster or as fast as a Flutter, and since we don't have that, there's no reason to bring the Specs Flutter to this matchup. IMO. There's definitely gonna be better ways of dealing with their team. I think notably being like Intimidate, cycling their Groudon. They'd force them to have Clear Amulet, which we can knock off or we can Wisp, you know. Grassy Seeds Bulk. Yeah, we're rocking Grassy Seeds Bulk today. Big Grassy Seeds Volcanion. Yeah. So let's see what they got here. What are they gonna do? You got that Urshi Dark? Urshi Dork. Perfect. I actually really, really like this lead for me. I think this is really, really, really cool. Which one of these is more important to taunt, do you think? you do it like this. And the reason why you do it like this is because Dialga would be common enough to have Ghost Terra. Right? Almost looks like a Sword and Shield team. Yeah, for sure. I think this is how you do it. Because what they're trying to do is go like Water Terra, Rage Powder Taunt, or sorry, Rage Powder Trick Room into Spore everything. And what we're going to do is say no. So they're either going to go Ghost Terra Dialga, which would be awesome, or Water Terra Mungus. And Water Terra Mungus is absolutely fine. Yep, love this for us. So we're going to see if they're clicking Rage Powder right now. And I don't care with the Rocky Helmet. We're actually doing that to scout their item too. It's important. Taunt the Dialga, no TR. And now we can just taunt the Amoonguss and Parting Shot into the Dialga. Yep. Perfect. I can even just Solar Beam that Amoonguss whenever I feel like it. But, you know, we'll do that in a minute. Yeah, Volcanion's good, man. Rage Powder works for me. Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world. DP, oh, you're fast. You were trying to Trick Room, but, like, you're faster than me, dude. Nutty. More like Nutty Professor, bro. Think about that. It's Groudon, right? You have to go Groudon here. Why is he so fast? Are we speed time? I actually don't mind, like, this. If you want to take out my Volcanion, take out my Volcanion and let me bring out my Incinegan to intimidate the thing that's coming out after I do big damage. I outspeed here. Big damage, yep. Volcanion would get a lot of value. Crit the Amoonguss is cool. DP, that's absolutely acceptable. Like, I don't need this on the board. You're probably side Pollen Puffing, and that's one of the things, like, I wanted to force you into hitting that slot. And I don't need Volcanion anymore. It already got all the taunts off it needed. Pollen Puff into the Dialga is fine. But he has telepathy. Yeah, you can't have telepathy with Pollen Puff, right? Can't have that. I forgot to actually check if they were pressure, but yeah, that play doesn't really work. So we can come in with Rillaboom. And they don't have any... Dialga's taunt has worn off. So you can protect the Dialga and get these lefties ticks, but I don't particularly care. Amoonguss has 2 more turns on its taunt, so I can actually go for a fake out bulk up here. Yep. And the fact that we have Incin plus Rilla means I think we are still probably pretty fine. Yeah, that's why you don't do Telepathy and Pollen Puff. You don't do it. That's why, like, Palkia and Amoonguss, you don't really see them that often on, like, those Ursaluna teams. Awesome. Yep, they're just pivoting. If this is Ursh, that's great, but I think it's Flutter. Groudon, cool. Free damage. Free bulk up. And what are they using? Clear Smog? That would suck. I don't think they have Clear Smog and Pollen Puff on that set. Crit the Rilla. Awesome. Cool. So let's see. What are you doing over there, buddy? So we're going to see if they have lefties. So we proc right here. So the fake out did enough to, you know, potentially proc lefties. All right, so it looks like they don't have any of that. This is the last turn, and we're just going to go rip it good. You can protect if you want. I like my board. I'm confident with what I got. I could click Grassy Glide here if I really wanted to. It might have been a good play. Because their Groudon, I don't think their Groudon outspeeds my Rilla. But it's hard to say. I don't know their life. There's the P-Blades. Rip it. Big damage. Grassy Glide would have got the KO here. I should have just Grassy Glide. My fault. 100% my fault. Because I'm opening myself up to a Heat Crash for no reason. Heat Crash for no reason. Yeah, that's stupid. I forgot that I'm not using Fast Roller today. Completely my fault. I could have Grassy Glide that. Okay, so I've been Sin Groudon. Let's see if they have Clear Amulet, which I'm assuming that they do. Just looking at what we can do here. Could have Terastallized there. I could have done so many different things there, right? There's the Ursh, right? Oh, it's not Quarry Amulet. Ooh, that's great. That's great. Really, really like that. Are we? We are Ghost and Sin. Awesome. Slow roll to speed tiny. Yeah, that's how I like to play it. Yeah, we just game it. You can fake out, or you can protect with your Ursh. No one's saying you can't. You can double protect. If you pivot, you're gonna lose the Dialga. We already know I outspeed it. Man, if I just kept my Rilla alive, I won that game. If I Terastallized the Rilla, like I think I have like Fire Tear on the Rilla too. It's Fire or Rock. Yeah, it's Fire. Ugh, that's such a misplay. Oh, awesome. Who's faster here? Ursh is faster than my Groudon. That's bad. High horsepower. Whoa. Okay. Precipice Blades, and I missed my P-Blades. I hit the Groudon though. That's good. Okay. I think our Groudons are actually speed tying. I was pretty sure I was faster first. Yep, my Groudon just restored health before theirs. Right? Yeah, my Groudon, our Groudons are speed tying. This is a weird looking play. This is just to whiff the close combat for one turn if they would like to do that option. Because they don't OHKO my, they do not OHKO my Groudon with a Wicked Blow. It does not KO. Does like half though. Alright, we won the speed tie, nice. I don't know if Incin takes this out. I didn't want to miss a Wisp either. Nah, not even close. What are your item? Black glasses. Oh, my Groudon might live this now. Okay, oh, we're gaming still. Oh, we're still gaming out here. Okay, I see you, baby. All right. Okay. Some good healing. That didn't do like any damage to them, but you know, was able to knock off the item. Gotta hit this. Rip it good, Groudon. Come on. We've already missed one P-Blades. Wicked Blow, live it. Let's go, Groudon. Knock off that black glasses. P-Blades double hit. That's what we like to see, and that's game. Yo, Groudon busted. Groudon busted. We almost threw that one by not preserving our Rillaboom, but like the knockoff of the black glasses was so clutch. Oh, that was absolutely amazing. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. Yo, that's what we like to see. That's why I always say that's what we like to see.